Stakeknife was the code name for an army agent within the IRA's internal security unit, whose true identity has been the subject of public claims, speculation and litigation for some 20 years. While Stakeknife was undoubtedly a valuable asset who provided intelligence about the IRA at considerable risk to himself, claims that he was responsible for saving countless or hundreds of lives are hugely exaggerated. Most importantly, these claims belie the fact that Stakeknife was himself involved in very serious and wholly unjustifiable criminality whilst operating as an agent, including murders. The claims about countless lives being saved by Stakeknife are inherently implausible and should have rung further alarm bells. Any serious security and intelligence professional hearing an agent being likened to the goose that laid the golden eggs, as Stakeknife was, should be on the alert, not least because the comparison is rooted in fables and fairy tales. To address speculation to the contrary, I now make clear Stakeknife was one individual. We cannot know every occasion when information provided by Stakeknife was used to avoid or prevent harm, but Canova has recovered and reviewed some 90% of the written intelligence reports attributable to him, and my estimate of the number of lives saved in reliance on this information is between high single figures and low double figures, and nowhere near hundreds. Crucially, this is not a net estimate because it does not take account of the lives lost as a consequence of Stakeknife's continued operation as an agent. From what I have seen, I think it probable that this resulted in more lives being lost than were saved. Most fundamentally, even if it were possible, accurately and reliable to say that a particular agent within a terrorist group did more good than harm, the morality and legality of agents doing any harm with the knowledge of or on behalf of the state is something that we would never, ever allow today. Stakeknife's identity has been disclosed to Canova, subject to obligations of confidentiality, which I remained bound by, and I cannot make his name public without official authority. Thus far, the government has refused to give such authority, and so Stakeknife is not named in this interim report. However, this position, in my view, is no longer tenable. I expect the government to authorise Canova to confirm Stakeknife's identity in the final report.